This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand for the morning of October 28th, 2022. I'm Wes Mills. Indianapolis Public Schools is seeking help from the public to fund its Rebuilding Stronger plan, which would close or merge several schools and reconfigure the grade served by more than 3 dozen others. Superintendent Alicia Johnson presented the district's plan to the IPS Board of School Commissioners last evening. IPS plans to put a referendum on the May 2023 ballot that would provide $410 million in capital funding and $50 million in annual operating funding over an 8-year period. Johnson says the funding will support facilities renovations throughout the district.
Approximately a third of our buildings are currently rated as being in poor condition. And so we want to ensure that we are addressing our facilities, that they reflect the values that we have for our students.
Johnson says if the referendum passes, the median homeowner would see a property tax increase of $6 per month. The Rebuilding Stronger plan must still be approved by the IPS board.
If you drive 30 minutes in any direction from the center of our district, you can see pretty stark differences in the kinds of physical environments that students have access to. And so we want to ensure our students are also getting access to buildings that are in better quality and better supportive of the learning environment that they deserve.
Indianapolis-based Ambrose Property Group has started construction on a 298,000 square foot cold storage facility in Mount Comfort Logistics Center in Hancock County for Progressive Logistics. This is the second building in the logistics park for Progressive, which will use the facility for clients in the food industry. Combined, the two warehouses will employ about 150 Hoosiers. Evansville-based sporting goods manufacturer Escalade is reporting third quarter net income of $3 million, compared to $6 million during the same period last year. Escalade Chief Executive Officer Walter Glazier says inflationary pressures and rising interest rates negatively impacted consumer spending during the quarter. Glazier also says several large retail customers have slowed their pace of purchasing to reduce their overall inventories, which contributed to the company's elevated inventory levels. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.
Concerned about the economy? You aren't alone. Join us at IBJ's 2023 Economic Forecast event to hear a succinct rundown of numbers-driven predictions for the economy, business, and markets for the year ahead. From the biggest risk to the economy to what will dictate the length and strength of the economic cycle, we'll be digging into questions to help position your business for success in 2023. Register or reserve a corporate table by November 8th at ibj.com/events.
Marian University in Indianapolis is expanding its City Connects program to nearly 3 dozen schools throughout the state. The program is designed to provide K-12 students with a plan to address issues they may be facing outside of the classroom, such as housing instability, food insecurity, or access to health care. Marian launched City Connects as a pilot in 34 schools in South Bend, Gary, Muncie, and Indianapolis last year. It now serves more than 26,000 students in 79 schools. Eli Lilly and Company says it will give Purdue University $92 million for research on drug development and for undergraduate scholarships for pharmaceutical manufacturing. The two institutions say the funding will expand a long-time partnership. The research program is a $50 million investment over 5 years to develop new models for delivering therapies to patients, with a focus on genetic medicine, pain drug delivery, and targeted drug delivery. A 2-decades-old blues festival in downtown Terre Haute has come to an end, according to our partners at WTHI-TV. Organizers of the Blues at the Crossroads say last year's event was the final run of the music festival. In an open letter to the community, organizer Connie Rinn said rising cost and poor attendance over the past 2 years are to blame. She says it was difficult to keep ticket prices affordable. Terre Haute-based Union Health has given Indiana State University a $300,000 gift to help fund a Nursing Student Success Center to support ISU students pursuing a nursing degree. The gift will be used to fund professional support staff and peer tutors for nursing and pre-nursing students. The university says the goal is to create a larger pipeline of nursing employees for Union Health. I'm Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business, Radio on Demand.